Hey, I'm Karen, and I'm a mom to two amazingly neurospicy autistic kiddos. If you're an autism parent like me, you know I don't have time to make a podcast intro. I also lack the tech skills. So let's just get into it. This is the NeurOrdinary podcast. And today, I want to share with you my personal insights on how I juggle life as an autism mom. We all know being a parent, especially being a mom, is a full-time job. And when you add the unique challenges of raising an autistic kid, or two or three or more, it can sometimes feel like a huge juggling act. But fear not, because today I'm going to share some strategies that have helped me find balance and navigate this beautiful journey. So let's get started. My first priority as an autism mom is always making sure my kids' needs are met. And my second is ensuring I get enough self-care. As an autism mom, it's easy to get lost in the daily demands of what our kids need and forget to take care of ourselves. But let me tell you, self-care is not a luxury, it's essential. By prioritizing self-care, we have the chance to recharge our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. And it lets us show up as the best version of ourselves for ourselves and our children. It could be as simple as taking a few moments each day to engage in activities that bring you joy, or seeking support from friends and family. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup, so make self-care a non-negotiable part of your daily and weekly routine. A huge way that I deal with all the demands that come from me, from being a work-from-home, double business owning, homeschooling mom of two autistic kids, is delegating responsibility. As moms, I think we often feel the need to do it all, and it seems like if we don't do it, no one will. And there have been times in my life that lasted for a really long time where that was certainly true. And there are certain things that only you as mom can do. But we can also get stuck in the mindset that we have to do everything all the time for everyone. But the truth is, really, we don't have to. Delegating tasks and responsibilities to others can free up valuable time and energy. It could be asking your spouse or partner to take on specific tasks, or involving your children in age-appropriate chores. It could be finding in-home help for your kids. Many states in the US offer resources that will help you access that type of support. I'll link to an article that may help in the show notes below. But one of the biggest things you need to remember is that it's okay to ask for help. Delegating not only lightens your load, but it also teaches valuable life skills to your children and fosters a sense of teamwork within the family. Additionally, when they see you asking for help and they see you delegating to them, it makes them feel like you believe in them and their ability to get things done. It lets them know that even grown-ups need to ask for help sometimes, and it really is a developmentally appropriate skill that they need to learn. So don't be afraid to ask them to do some chores. My next tip is that if you don't have to do it all. As an autism mom, it's so easy to fall into the trap of trying to be everything for everyone all the time, trying to do all the therapies, balance getting your kiddo the education they need with the therapy they need, being a good partner or spouse. And for some of us, trying to keep up with the life we had before we had kids and autism was a part of our life. But the truth is, you're only human. And it's okay to acknowledge your limits and prioritize what truly matters. It's about letting go of perfection and embracing the concept of good enough, right? It really is like horseshoe and hand grenades kind of thing, where 80% of the way will have to be good enough most of the time. Focus on the essentials and let go of the unnecessary pressure and guilt you have to do everything and to do it all perfectly. Remember, you're doing an amazing job. And sometimes it's better to do a few things well rather than spreading yourself too thin. This next tip has been hugely important for me, and that's seeking support from fellow autism parents. There's a unique bond that forms between autism moms, and connecting with others who can understand your journey, from my experience, has provided invaluable support and encouragement. So I would suggest you seek out local support groups, online communities, or reach out to other parents at your child's therapy sessions. Sharing experiences, advice, and even just getting a listening ear can make a world of difference on the hard days. The best part? We can learn, grow, and empower each other together. Having a helpful partner is another aspect of my life that greatly contributes to my being able to successfully juggle everything I have going on as an autism parent. A supportive and understanding partner can be your rock and a valuable teammate. Full disclosure, he wasn't always as tuned in to what was going on, and we did have to do some work and a bit of marriage counseling to get to a place where I felt like he understood the totality of what I had to do so he could take some things off my plate. One of the problems for me was that I spent so long trying to do all the things and trying to take it all on myself that I really kind of excluded him from what was going on in our daily lives. It wasn't that he didn't want to notice or he didn't want to be a part of it. It's just I was making it so easy for him to not have to pay attention. So be mindful of whether or not you're doing that. One thing that we did have to kind of come to terms with was me letting go of the idea of things being done the right way, my way, and embrace the fact that Dad was going to do things a little differently and that it was okay and even a good thing that he did. You see, because the kids got used to everything being done Mom's way. And as you may know, sometimes those kids can get locked in kind of a rut with their thinking of this is the way things are, this is the way things have to be, otherwise it's not okay. Having my husband around to do things, even if it wasn't the way the kids were used to, certainly caused some challenges during some initial times with this whole new system we set up. But eventually it was a really good thing for the kids because they got used to doing things in a way that wasn't just what Mom wanted to do. So if you have a partner in your life, communicate openly about your needs, share responsibilities with them, and work together as a team. Having a partner who is actively involved in the care and support of your children not only lightens your load, but also strengthens your bond as a partner and also as a family. It's good for the kids to see you acting as a team. And if you're a mom, it's great for your children to see that Mom doesn't have to be the one to do all the emotional labor or the cleaning in the family. Like I said, it's also a good idea to give your kids the experience of doing things the way another caregiver does them. Plus, when you control all aspects of your family life, you are denying your partner the joy of fully experiencing their role as a full and equal partner with the children. So remember, you're in this together, and their support is a powerful asset. We talked about it a bit already, but getting support services for your child is another important aspect of juggling life as an autism parent. There are various resources available to help support your children's unique needs, and they vary from state to state, and in some cases, even from city to city. It could be therapy services, educational support, or community programs. Take the time to research and advocate for the services that can benefit you and your children the most. These services not only provide valuable support, but also contribute to your kids' overall growth and development. So remember, you don't have to navigate this journey alone. Utilize the available resources and support systems that are available in your area to ensure your children receive the care they deserve. And if you need help knowing what services are available, your pediatrician's office may be able to help, or the clinic that diagnosed your child may be able to offer suggestions on resources. My last tip is to put in intentional time and effort to ensure your kids feel loved and supported. Not only is this a good thing to do because, parenting, but as an autism parent, it can greatly reduce the negative behaviors and meltdowns that you'll see in your kids. Autistic children, like non-autistic children, thrive in environments filled with love, understanding, and consistency. Take the time to create routines, set clear expectations, and provide safe and nurturing space for your children. If you engage in activities they enjoy and you find ways to connect with them on a deeper level, that just contributes to the connection you have with them. So put it on your calendar if you have to. There's nothing wrong with scheduling quality time. Your intentional efforts to spend positive, intentional time with your kids will foster that loving and supportive environment, and it can have a significant impact on their well-being and overall behavior. It can be hard to take time to just enjoy being your child's parent, so make sure you set aside some specific time to do exactly that. So, there you have it. My insights on how I juggle life as an autism mom. Notice that I didn't say balance, and that's a particular sticky point for me. you're never going to have a place where everything is equal and balanced. You're constantly going to be juggling and everything's going to be up in the air and you're going to have balls you got to catch, right? The trick is knowing what's important at any given moment and focusing on those specific things. So, to recap, today we talked about several strategies for juggling life as an autism mom. First, we emphasized the importance of prioritizing self-care. Like I said, taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's essential for your well-being and your ability to care for your children. Next, we explored the power of delegating responsibility. Don't be afraid to ask for help and involve others in sharing the load. Remember, you do not have to do it all. We also highlighted the significance of recognizing your limits. Let go of perfectionism and focus on what truly matters. It's okay to prioritize and do things good enough. Seeking support from fellow autism parents can provide a sense of understanding and connection. So reach out to your local communities, find support groups, or connect online to share experiences and offer support to each other. Having a helpful partner can make a significant difference in juggling the responsibilities of raising autistic kids. Communicate openly with them, share responsibilities, and work as a team. Your partner's support and understanding is an invaluable asset. And assessing support services for your children is vital. Research available resources, including therapy services, educational support, and community programs that can contribute to your kids' growth and development. Remember, you are not alone on this journey, and there are resources available to help you and your child thrive, but you're probably going to have to do some research to find them. Lastly, we discussed the importance of intentionally investing time and effort into creating a loving and supportive environment for your children. Establish routines, set clear expectations, and provide a safe space where your kids can feel loved and understood. Your intentional efforts can help reduce negative behaviors and increase and promote your kids' overall sense of well-being. Remember, as an autism parent, you are doing an incredible job. Your love, dedication, and willingness to learn and grow make a significant impact on you and your child's lives. Thanks for listening. New episodes of the NeurOrdinary podcast drop every Thursday. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you're feeling generous, leave a comment or review to let me know what you thought about today's episode. And no matter what you do, keep it spicy.